Welcome back to another ball review video. We are back home in Goodyear, Arizona, and it is hot. And I'm not terribly excited about that part of motion, but I am excited about the ball we're testing out here today. We have the TaylorMade Distance Plus golf ball. I got it in yellow. When I bought it on Amazon, it was on a deal, but I paid almost $12 for the dozen. Normally it's probably around 20. One of the big things though is they did have it clearly marked. This is the 2021 version, or for the $20, I could get the 2025 version. Now obviously if you buy an older ball, it's gonna be a little less expensive, averaged out to us about $1 a ball. But does it affect performance? Are we gonna see some of the things I've highlighted in other videos where it's too hard, where it doesn't perform consistently, where it just feels maybe like it wasn't stored in a good spot? Let's go ahead and get out on course. We're gonna play the first 5 holes here on the Palm Valley North course. Target score of even par or better. Let's see if we can get this accomplished. Let's get into it. So right off the bat, nice packaging here. You got a clear window into the ball. So I've got a 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go ahead and start with the ones. Now that we are back home in Arizona too, we haven't filmed a ton quite yet just because of how hot it is. Today it's about 105 and it's a little humid, so it's feeling quite miserable. That alone's already working against me. See if we can get the full 5 holes in, if the camera even makes it in the heat. Does the ball perform well? Am I any good on the big course still? We'll see. That's a real ugly swing and a real fine result. I'll take that all day. Just up the left, kind of a tough angle in, but we're good. Right off the bat, I mean, it feels a little hard. We'll see how it keeps going, but that's about what I expected. It is usually going to be a harder ball if it's older like this. 98 yards to the pin, front pin. Not my favorite angle. Everything slopes left to right from here. I'd prefer to be on the right side, but I mean, I absolutely hammered that still. Firmer conditions in the summer, but happy with that result. Thick grass here. Just like to get something on the green, leave myself a putt-it birdie. Yeah, that's the thick grass. Short. See, the grass back in Minnesota wasn't so grabby. That healthier grass, you could just cut right through it with a good swing. Here, this stuff just snags. Something I gotta get used to doing again. And sit. Yep, I'm real happy with that. That didn't really check, but that's kind of what you're gonna get with these harder distance golf balls. It's a hard ball to begin with. It does have nice compression, but that hard outer shell doesn't grip and spin up on the greens like you would with a softer ball. Even something like a Pinnacle soft or anything like that, you're gonna get better reception around the greens. Not mad at that though. That leaves me a very makeable putt for par. Oh, are you kidding me? How does that not break in? That's annoying. What do? 1 over through 1, move on to the next par 5. That's fine. Meant to start that a little more left. Kicking up on top of the hill, it's either gonna roll straight out into the dirt or come back down into the grass. Either way, it's gonna be out there. We'll have a short yardage in. All right, Tiffany made a great point there. This is probably a good hole to hit kind of comparative driver shot. So we'll hit a second ball. I've got another one, marked it up with a Sharpie. That way we don't accidentally play this one. Might not take it that far back. Come on down. I'll hit one more just as a comparative. I feel like that's 2 subpars. They're not badly hit though. They're just maybe not where I want them to be. I've got a TaylorMade TP5 as well, premium ball. Well, there's one I actually hit well. Yeah, that's a good distance gauge right there. That is out there. See if we could hit the premium ball that way. That'd be cool. Get a good distance there. If you think about it though, if you're good enough to the point that you hit everything within 5-10 yards of each other anyway, you're probably not looking for a budget ball. So this is more tailored to someone that's at least a mid-handicap golfer, if not higher. Like I don't know if I'd play these balls in my regular rounds. That's another one I hit real well. It's just right. So that'll be the number. We can get like a straight across line. That's fine. Let's get out there, let's see how far those went. Let's find our play ball, keep working towards our score. So we have, this is the second ball we hit. My actual playing ball is still somewhere out here. We have to go look for that. Then, I mean, the third one I hit, absolutely smashed it. It hit perfectly on the contours where it needs to be. It's sitting, I mean, this is a 500 and some yard hole, 520, something like that. And it's probably about 180 yards to the pin. That's just summer conditions right now. If you hit it in the right spots, it gets an extra 40 yards in a run, which is so cool. And let's go find the other two. The one I'm playing, and like I said, I did hit that premium ball a little more right. Let's go straight across and just see where it was proportionate distance-wise. All right, well, here's the play ball for what we started with. Like I said, we hit 3 total. We hit 1 short and left that got hung up in the rough, 1 that's bombed that's actually, this is a little past that. And then the premium ball we hit, I think went right enough that it found the rocks over here. So far, we have not found that one, unfortunately. Stinks that we're having to hit this shot out of the dirt, but we only have 182 yards to the pin. That's gotta be the number, it's right at it. Just a little left of it, okay. But it's on the green, we're putting. All right, great question Tiffany just asked. And that was, is this a matte finish golf ball? And no, this does have the nice smooth outer layer that's just the same as it would be on any other regular golf ball you play. Because of that, I feel like it does putt a lot better than a matte finish on a ball does, like the Eagle Ace golf ball and things of that nature. Oh, that's gotta go, period. That's a poor effort. This is the hard part, getting used to being back home. These greens are still a little slow. Come winter, they'll be lightning. Right now, they're just trying to stay alive in this heat. That's unfortunate. That is user error. I'd love to blame the ball. But if you don't putt the ball well, it's not gonna go in the hole. 3 putts for a par is what it is. Not mad at this though. The ball is getting dinged up. We're getting it in the dirt. Make sure to get that on camera. Stick around till the end of the video. We're gonna cut the ball in half as always. But let's go, 3rd hole, 1 over par. This is a tough driving hole. This is a tough pin. This is just a longer hole in general, playing into the wind as well. So let's see if we can hit a good one, make a good par, maybe even a birdie opportunity. Par 4. That's left. Terrible swing. And come down. It's playable though, it's down in the grass. So one of the downsides, especially in the winter here, is all the runoff areas where any of the water will collect does usually have thicker grass. And we got eaten alive in that here. This stuff is US Open type of rough here. And I'm trying to hit a 5-iron out of this. Yep, saw that coming. Get a better lie this time. Whew, making a mockery out of this. Should have took our medicine, taken some with a little more loft. Let's hope we got a better shot now. 140, not in a whole lot of a better position, at least now with the loft. Maybe this cuts through this better. I might have should have went up a club. We're gonna try to get a pitching wedge there though. Yeah, that just came out dead. This grass is no joke. The ball itself doesn't feel good coming out of it. It's gonna be a great chipping opportunity there, but this ball does feel hard. Hard off the face of the driver. I couldn't really feel it in the last one, but that one I got a good clean strike on the ball at least, and it felt hard there too. That's gonna be the thing though with these 2021 balls. They're older, they're hard balls to begin with. You're gonna have this kind of experience for sure when playing in it. 50 yards out still. At least we're not fighting the rough anymore. I'm not sure how receptive these greens are, but I think to get this to stop, I'm gonna need to try to go higher, spinnier here. And I don't know if this ball will even spin. Short. Tiffany just mentioned she's got a point that I don't like, but we are gonna get to try it out of the sand here. Short-sided, I don't have much green to work with from here. This is a tough bunker shot, period. But trying to get this stop and land near the hole is hard. Nope. It got out of there though, but that stuff is firm. If we're gonna blow up, let's blow up in style. So a big test for me on a ball is how well I can chip it on the green. You've probably seen it in some other shorts. If you haven't, check them out. But I do pride myself in my ability to chip on the green. Finish the hole. So is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's atrocious. I can't blame the ball. As far as chipping on the green goes, it's fine. Like I said, still feels hard. We'll do a little extra chipping around one of these holes. It is quite hot. I want to find a hole where Tiffany can stand in the shade and do it. Let's move on. 4th hole. That puts us 4 over. All right, par 3, 182 to the pin, not a front here. Gonna hit a 6-iron. Like I said, these couple holes right here are definitely a little harder than what I'm looking for, but that's the kind of stuff I need to do to challenge myself as a golfer and challenge this ball, see if it's performing well. So far, I'm not performing the best. The ball is just okay, because the score is just okay. Oh, just slightly left of the green. That sucked. I kind of went pin hunting there. Strike on the ball, like I said, I can still feel how firm that ball is. That was nice center strike, good compression. The ball's getting out there. It just feels firmer than what I want. But that's not necessarily the end of the world for the price. If you're a golfer that loses a lot of balls or that just can't really afford to spend money on something else, this is still a great option then. All right, that was nice and pin high. It's a great shot. Just like I said, a little bit left tugged. But good opportunity here. I hit that one center strike, nice compression. Still felt real hard coming off the club face, so. And then I hammer it. I'd like to be shooting a better score. It's very unfortunate. I just feel like the ball and the greens just aren't doing what I want. And that's just hurting me. No. Like I said, a good ball for me is something I know I can chip on the green, and this is something that at least is doing what I want to there. He almost yipped it out of there. Let's hit a few more chips around here. Don't worry, I'll putt the ball too. Putting the ball, I don't see any problems other than it is a little firm. But let's go ahead and grab the other couple balls I marked up, hit a few extra chips, just see how it does perform, if I can get it to nip, drop and stop, or if this is a ball with the firmness, you're gonna have to play with a little bit of run out. Let's see. Yeah, just no stop on these. You're gonna have to play the run out. You just gotta play a little shorter and just let it release to the hole. There's nothing wrong with that. You can definitely do that with the ball. You don't have to play something that just drops and stops. Like, it definitely looks cooler when you do it that way, but it can just be something you play the run out. Yeah, even right here, like, it just feels firm. Go in. Firm ball. I don't hate it, I don't love it. I just feel like for the amount you're spending on this, especially if you're buying this at $20 a box, brings it up closer to like $1.50, $1.75 a ball. Wouldn't be loving that if this was something I paid that kind of money for, especially knowing that if you haven't already watched our other videos, there's some really great value balls that feel a lot softer and a lot more playable than this. 1 hole left. Let's go ahead and finish this out strong. Then we'll go ahead and cut the ball open, review the durability of it, and we'll put it in my stack ranking, see where it ranks against the rest. The right stuff I'm talking about. Yeah, landed in the hill, rolling down, fed to the grass. It's not the worst shot. You still got a good shot from there. But that is kind of a weird blind shot over the bunker. Got 125 up the hill to the pin. Tough little lie here. The compression of the ball rated at 77. That is kind of a mid compression. So low compression would actually be something closer to like 30 to 50. High compression, you're gonna see something closer to like 90 to 110. Pro V1 is somewhere around 90 to 95 for your compression, depending on what you get there. And this being at 77 is something that is designed for people with a little slower swing speed. If your swing speed's real slow, you can find other balls that are closer to 40, 50, and that's more the compression you're looking for. For my swing specifically, this is not what I'm looking for. The hard feel mixed with the compression just isn't getting the performance I would want, so I wouldn't play this ball anyway. But I hope that's something that makes sense. If you don't know enough about that kind of stuff, make sure you check it out. The more you know, the better decisions you can make. Tugged it left a hair. Needs to be a good number. Couldn't tell. Little tuggy, little hot. All right, real hot. 105, not used to this anymore. Let's see if we can finish out with a good 2-putt, cut the ball open, wrap this up. Make sure if you're enjoying the video you like, subscribe for all our content coming up. And if you haven't already seen it, we've got a whole ball review series, getting all the greatest balls reviewed that are budget balls out there. Make sure you check it out. You can see some great options. Let's see if we can finish with a hole out from the stand. That would be cool, right? It tried to nip. It tried so hard to nip. I hope that translated well on camera. That at least tried to nip. I hit that so nice. There's just no stop on these. It went a little farther than I wanted. Now, if you do, like I've talked about in other videos, where you're hitting this as just a driving ball, approach shots to the green, and then you putt with something different, or maybe you chip and putt with something different, I still think that's kind of the funner way to play golf, get the best of both worlds. One opportunity to putt here. And it just didn't turn. Overall, though, putting wise, I'm not mad at this. This is better than a mat ball. If I was going strictly off putting, even as hard as it is, I'd say it's still better than probably 2 or 3 of the other balls we've already reviewed. Let's move over to the shade, get into our stack ranking. We'll take a look at if there's any noticeable damage, and stick around. We're gonna go somewhere cooler and cut this baby open too. All right, and I'd love to have some more information for you on durability. Like I said, it's a hard golf ball. It feels like it's been stored in maybe hot, warmer conditions, and the outside is definitely solid. I hope that came off on camera, and I'm hoping that's something that you understand. That makes sense. You know, that's just kind of how this works. And because of that, there's not a lot of damage to it. Like, there's a couple scratches that I'd really have a hard time getting on camera. I still hit it in the dirt a couple times, so that was a big thing, a few bunker shots. But durability-wise, as hard as this is, that's working out fine. So back to my stack ranking here. If you haven't already seen the other videos where I go over the rest of these balls, make sure to check them out. These higher rated ones especially, I really loved. Coming in first, we still have our Pinnacle Rush golf ball, and I absolutely loved that. I was sad to hear that that may be going away. I think they've discontinued it. I know myself and some other people are gonna buy up a bunch, so make sure you check it out and look for that as well. We'll put an affiliate link to that ball in the description. If you wanna use it, we get a kickback on that. It immensely help us out. Second place, we have our Eagle Ace golf ball. I love that it came in a red finish. I love that you can get in other colors. Compression on that one was great, and overall performance was good. Only ding on that ball was putting. That matte finish, it didn't go very well. Third place, we've got our Nitro golf ball. Fourth place, we've got our Walmart branded ball, the Athletic Words ball. Be on the lookout in the future. I think we're gonna shoot an 18-hole video to see, can I break 80 with a value ball that costs just $1 a piece? I think that's the best one for me on that one, as far as value, something people wouldn't normally buy, but it still performs well enough that I can hit that target score. Be on the lookout for that video here in the next few months. And now in 5th place, we now have our TaylorMade Distance Plus golf ball, knocking Noodle out of the top 5. Boost still at the bottom in 7th place. If you haven't seen my Boost for ball video, still think that one's trash, but check it out as well. Overall, I don't hate this ball. It's something that I'm sure still appeals to a lot of people. The firmness is not something I like. The compression rate wasn't something that I'm looking for, and it's just not suited for me. Now, if you think you love the ball, make sure you let me know in the comments below. I love hearing about people having success stories with balls that maybe I don't think are the best. But overall, I really appreciate everyone's support watching these videos. If you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to our channel, like the video, be on the lookout for all our future content. So many cool videos coming up for on-course content, club reviews, ball reviews. Want to make sure we cover it all. If you have any ideas, let me know as well below. Appreciate everybody's time. See you in the next video. Like I said there on course, the ball held up real well. Overall, there's some minor scuffing on it. Nothing that's really going to come off on camera. But with a hard outer layer like that, it definitely was good. Let's cut this open, see how hard it feels, what it looks like on the inside. Ooh, that is definitely the hardest one we've cut through yet. Come on. There we go. But overall, just like everything else we've seen, 2-piece ball. White inner core, very hard though. Normally this stuff, when I push on it, it's kind of squishy. Today that is not feeling so great. Adding to the point that I was trying to make, 2021 ball, maybe just not stored in a great place. You'd be better off buying something newer, hopefully be a little softer that way. But hope you guys found this video useful. Like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.